Physical editions of FNAF games are just so cool, and I just feel like a lot of people don't talk about them enough. Now, FNAF to me has always been a purely digital exclusive series, which makes sense because the original games did release on Steam. However, with the release of the first Help Wanted game way back in 2019, and whenever a lot of the previous games began to get ported to actual consoles, that's when we saw a lot of physical FNAF games pop up, and my god do I love them. Here I have two of these physical games that released for the Switch, being Five Nights at Freddy's The Core Collection and Help Wanted. I love these things, and even though it's a little lame that the inside of the boxes are just pure white, I just think it's so neat to have physical FNAF games. I love just looking at every detail in these boxes. I think it's just so cool thinking about how far FNAF has come from being an indie series. At some point in the future, I'm gonna try and finish my physical FNAF collection for the Switch, so if I ever do that, I'll probably end up making a video talking about it, because, you know, I'll make anything a topic. However, moving away from those two, we have so many more physical FNAF games. My favorite one has to be the one for Security Breach, simply because I love the box art for the game. They also released a super sick collector's steelbook for it, which I think is so cool looking, and I really hope that I can get it at least some point in the future. I also think that the Into the Pit physical also looks so cool, and I'm such a sucker for games that include sticker sheets in their boxes. However, from this point forward, a problem would arise with these physical editions of FNAF games. They would come out way later after the digital versions. This is super annoying for someone who really wants the physical versions of these games, but also wants to play these games on day one. However, these physical versions do go on sale at least a good bit, so I don't think it's really that big of a deal. So all in all, I think physical editions of FNAF games are just so cool, and I hope that we continue to get a lot of them here in the future.